What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing and solving this exercise. It is about binary trees. So first of all, we have a binary tree. It says here, given us a binary tree with entries from values from 1 to 1000. Here we're trying to find the value 363, and it says which of the following number sequences cannot be a sequence of the following keys. We have to give also a reasoning behind it. So let's proceed and understand how a binary tree works. So we have, for example, let me just erase all these values. We have a value 13, meaning that if we go to the left, we'll have value 4, right? We have to remember that the left side is always going to be less than our root, and to the right is going to be more than our root, so we can write here 19. Again, if we go to the left subtree, if we take another two values, we can say that 4, maybe we take in this case 14, and over here maybe 3, right? And over here we can do the same thing. We can say, hey, I don't want 19, rather we have 16 here. We might have over here 20, right? And so on and so forth. Now, if we go back to our little exercise here, we have the first sequence. Oopsie daisy. We have our first sequence here. This is one. We wrote it here, and now let's try to solve it. So let's go ahead and see this. So we proceed first, and basically what we want to do is see how this would work. So let's take A for example, and we take first our number 2, and then we're gonna travel to the number 252. Basically, what we're gonna do in this solution is just build the tree as we can. So 252 is going to the right. Why? Because it's bigger than 2. So we write 252 here. Then 401 comes in. So we go to 2, then 252, and that means we go to the right again, as 401 is bigger than 252. So we write 401. 398, for example, same thing. We're gonna go, oh, it's bigger than 2, bigger than 252, so right. And then this one is lower than 401, so we write 398 over here. 330, once again, we start from here. 330 is bigger than this, bigger than 252, lower than 401, lower than 398, so 330 here. And 363, it goes to the right. Now, in this case, it does work because if you want to find the number 363 from 2, we have to travel through all of these numbers to get there. So let's go ahead and actually try to solve this. So let's go now with 399 with B. So let's take 399, and then we're gonna take we're gonna go to the left, obviously, because 387 is lower. So 387, right? And 219 is gonna go again to the left, as it's lower than 389, and to the left of 387. 219, right? Then 266, again, 399, left, 387, left, 319, and now it's going to go to the right. 382, 382, give me a second. 382 basically says the same thing. We go to 399, it's lower than that. 387, lower than that. 219, bigger, so we go to 266. It's going to be bigger than that, so 382. 381, it travels the same branch, so to speak. But now, once we get to 382, it's going to go to the left. So let me just fix this again. Put that over here. Now, 278. 278 is, in fact, lower than this. So we're going to go to 387, which is lower than that. And this, which is going to be greater. So we go to here, which is greater, we go over here, right? It's greater, but over here it's going to be lower. So 381, and it's going to be lower than that as well. So 278 goes over here. And now for 363, it'll travel the whole thing once more, right? So 399 is lower, lower than this, bigger than this to a right, bigger than this to a right. 382 is going to be lower, so 381 lower, and then it's going to be greater. So 363 is found here. So once we want to travel for this, we can actually manage to get there. Now, in order to actually see how this is actually true, we can actually take a look at my computer here. Let me move my iPad and remove this so we can actually provide an example for this. And yeah, so let's proceed and go to the computer real quick. So let's open up the computer here. So we have this, right? So the first value is 399, insert, then 387, right? Then we have 219, right? And then we have 219, 266. We have 382, right? 382. And we'll go to 266 and then we'll go left, Then we have 381. It's going to go to the left of 382. Then we're going to have 278, which is going to go to the left of 381. As we can see over here. And then 363 is going to go to the right of 278, basically. As we can see here. So, as you can see, we traveled from here, here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. And at the end, this given array in the exercise is correct. So let's go back to the exercise here. So this is correct. We can simply say that this is correct. So let's here write B is correct, B is true. So now we can proceed and do the same thing over in the next exercises. So let's just go through them quickly. Let's not go as slow because it's going to take a bit of time. 923, right? Then 220 is going to go to the right, then to the left. Then we're going to check for 911. 911 is bigger, lower, bigger. So to the right, 911 here. 244 is going to be 244 bigger. This is lower than that, so to the left, and this is going to be bigger, so right. This one is lower, so 244 is going to go to the left. Right? Then 898, bigger, lower, so left. This one is going to be bigger, so to the right. 911 going to be lower, to the left. 244 is bigger, so 898 goes over here. 258 is basically going to do the same thing. 3 and 29923 is going to go to the left as we check for this one. 258 left of here. This is going to go to a right, so through here. 911 258 is lower than 911, so we go to the left. That's going to be bigger, so we go to 898, and 258 is in fact lower, so we go to the left. So we're going to write here 258. Same thing, once more, 362, right? 362 is bigger than this, so to the right. This is going to be lower than that, so to the left. 362 is bigger than this, so to the right. 362 is lower than 911, so to the left. 244, 362 is lower than, no, it's greater than 244, so to the right. 898. And 362 is lower than 898, so to the left. And 362 is bigger than 258, so to the right. 362, right? And this is going to travel the same thing as well for 363. So 363 is going to be as such, right? We take a look again. We once more can check it out. 363 is way bigger than this, so to the right. 363 is lower than 923, so to the left. 363 is greater than 220, so to the right. 363 is in fact lower than 911, so let me here. 363 is in fact greater, so goes to the right. 363 is lower, so 258. Greater, so 362, and it's actually greater, so 3 to the right, so in the end we get 363. So this is true. This is also correct because it's a viable path, so to speak. Now let's check for D. Let me just erase this one because this is not correct before we get confused. Okay, so now it's a 4, right? Then we go to the right, this is 924. And to the left, this is 278. And 347, right? 4, and then 924. 347 is going to be in fact lower, so it goes to the left. And then it's greater, so it's going to be 3, 4, 7, right? Then we do that once again with 621. 621 is greater, so it goes to the right. This one is left, lower than this, so left. 621 is greater, so it goes to the right. And then greater than this, so to the right as well. So 621 here. And 299, right? 299 is going to be greater, right? 924 is lower, so we go to the left. And then 299 is going to be greater, of course. So it's going to go to the right as well. Yeah. And then once more, if we take a look at this, let me just think. So now let's go with 299. So 299 is going to go to the left, to 4, to right, of course, because it's bigger. Then 299 is going to go to the left, as it's lower than this number. Then 299 is going to go to the right, so it's going to go here. And then 299 is in fact lower than this number, so it's going to go to the left. Right? And then we're going to check for 392. 392 is in fact, we go from basically going to go 4, right, then left, then again right, because 392 is bigger. So after this is going to be bigger than 347, so we're going to go to the right. And then we're going to go to the left of 621 as it's lower. So that's going to be basically, 392. And then I'm going to check for 358. 358 is the same case. 4 greater, here is lower, so left, greater, so 3 to 347. Then 358 is in fact greater, so we're going to go to the right. 621 is in fact greater, so that is lower, so we have to go to the left. And 358 is in fact lower than this, so we have to go to the left. 358, so to speak. Then at the end is going to be 363, so same thing, through here, through here, through here. And 363 is greater than this, so it goes to here. It's lower than that, so to the left. It's lower than this, to the left. It's greater than this, so to the right. Now, here comes the interesting part. As you can see, we never actually, once we want to find 363, we have to go through this section, right? But we never go through 299, meaning that this path that we have here, given in the exercise, is in fact wrong. So we can say that D is wrong. So yeah, this A is also true. I just forgot to hear. A is true. So now let's go to the last part of the exercise, which is E. Now let's check for that. 5, this is pretty evident, 925. Then 202 is going to go to the left of 925, it is lower. 910 is going to be basically, we go through here, and then it's going to be bigger, so go to the right. And then this 910 is basically lower, so it's going to the left. And 910 is going to be greater, so it's going to be 910, obviously. Then over here, 245, same thing. Let's go to the right. This is going to be lower, so we have to the left. Here is going to be greater, so 245 is going to go to the right. And then after 910 is going to go to the left, 245. And then 363, basically, is simply going to the right, as is bigger, then left, as is lower. Over here is greater, so go to the right. And then basically 363 is going to be go to the left as it's lower. 245 is going to go to the right as it's greater. So this path is in fact taken once we want to find 363. So E is true. So the only exercise that's wrong in this case is D, as we never have to go to 299. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, we can try it out. Let's just check it out with D and E. Let's prove it out. So let's check how D is constructed in the computer. Sometimes I'm prone to make mistakes, so it's nice to just like have a backup idea on how this works. So let's go here. We have 4 first for D. Then we have 924. Then we have 278. Then we have 347 and 621. 621, as we can see. Then we have 299. Yeah. And then we have 392. Then we have 358. 358. And it's going to travel all of these to the left. And 363. So it travels through all of that. And as you can see, it just will travel through 4, 924, 278, 347, 621, 392, 358, and 363. If we want to do 363, we click find, and we'll travel through all of these, as you can see. But it will never touch 299, which is wrong in this case. We can also check for exercise, well, part E of the exercise. So let's check it out. 5, then 925, then 202, then 910, and 245 afterwards. 245, right? Then 363. And as you can see, we want to find 363. It does travel through all of these. So it is in fact true. So I think that's pretty much it for the video, guys. So again, thanks for watching. And if you have any more doubts or questions, just don't hesitate to just ask. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.